In 5 minutes, I'm going to change your behavior tomorrow. You're going to wake up, you're going to exercise, you're going to eat right. You say, well, how am I going to do this? I'm going to share with you some things that are absolutely phenomenal, different, things you've probably never heard about, or the combination of these items together. So let's get started. The reason why we do not lose weight is because we forget. That's it. It's not because we don't know how to eat right and exercise. We all know that. We all know what it means to eat right and exercise, or most of us do. I'm talking to the majority here. The reason why is because we forget. We forget why we're doing it. And when we forget, we no longer have a desire to move forward. So this program is going to help. It's designed to help you to remember. It's kind of like going into Walmart and you want to buy some deodorant. And you're like, hey, I got to get some deodorant. I walk into Walmart. I go get a gallon of milk. I look at the book department. I leave Walmart. And by golly, I left the deodorant. I forgot it. It wasn't because you didn't want it. It's because you forgot it. And that's the reason why we fail. We forget why we are losing weight. And then it all falls apart. And there's a scientist, 1880, Ebbinghaus, who did studies that showed that we forget 50% of what we learned 1 hour after we learned it. And after 30 days, there's not much left. And in 90 days, it's like 5 to 10%. Now, that's like in direct proportionate to your diets. Oh, wow, that sounds interesting. Yeah, about 90 days, about 30 days, you're not even doing it anymore. It's because you forget, and it's impossible to review because you can't review a 400-page book. People don't remember it. So we're going to do this in a couple ways. One, we're going to do it with sensory. Sensories are the way you interact with the world. It's your smelling, tasting, touching, hearing, seeing. I'm going to build these experiences. What I'm trying to do is break down this fairy tale mentality where you don't believe that your obesity affects your health. It does. I want you to think about people in your own circle of friends that have suffered from the consequences of heart disease, stroke, diabetes, knee surgery. These things, many of them could be prevented. Many of these are things we voluntarily bring on ourselves. That's a fact. So I'm going to do that through sensory. I'm going to build these things and make it personal. Larry King said something extremely important. He said the pimple on the backside of your neck is more important than all the starving children of Africa, because it's personal. The other thing I'm going to do is memory techniques that are used by memory artists, and because the problem is forgetting. You got to remember. So I've wrapped all that into it as well. So all I need you to do is listen. Listen to what I'm about to share with you and think through it. So when I say dog, think of a dog. Pet the dog. If I say pet it, kiss the dog on the nose. What I don't want you to do is grab a dog, your dog, or the neighbor's dog. So let's get started. Number one, you wake up, you touch your alarm clock. The alarm clock, you cut your finger. There's a blade on it, like a razor blade. And you cut it, it's bleeding. You can see it dripping. And it gets infected. So you go to the doctor, and the doctor gives you this big shot. It's like as big as your arm, and he stabs it in your leg. It's like, I know it sounds strange, but it's going to be easy to remember. And then what happens is it pulls it out and it bleeds all over your white silk bathing suit. So we have four items. We've got the alarm clock, we've got the razor blade, shot, and the bathing suit. Okay? That's the associations. When you wake up, I want you to walk that order. You touch the alarm clock, you cut your finger. You cut your finger, it gets infected, you got to get a shot. And then when you pull the shot out, it bleeds all over your bathing suit. You're going to say, wow. Tomorrow morning, you're like, wow, I can't believe I remember all that. Yep, that's right, you are. Okay, let's go through the meaning of them. The alarm clock's just saying, hey, when you wake up, you're going to think. Think. The second item is the razor blade. That's when you're going to get your heart surgery from all your poor behavior. That's when the doctor has to cut your chest open. And you're there, and you're in the operating room. Doctor says, listen, hey, we got to operate. We got to get under the hood. We got to make this thing happen. So he gives you some anesthesia. Smells like lemon scent cleanser. You walk in there, and the doctor cuts your chest open. You're out. Doctor cuts your chest open. You can see the equipment and the doctors, and you hear the heart cardio monitor going on, and doctor slices open your chest. But then he's got to pull out the saw to cut your ribs open, because that's what's protecting your heart, by the way. So then he cuts it open, and he pulls open your, so you can get to your heart. And I want you to lick the blood off the saw. I know this sounds really strange. This whole experience is going to be a little strange, but it's going to be easy to remember. Okay, number two, the shot. Well, the shot represents diabetes. I mean, millions of people have diabetes voluntarily because of their own poor behavior. And the doctor I want you to see yourself at the doctor's office, your doctor's office. I want you to see it in detail. Doctor, you're meeting with the doctor. He says, listen, I ran your numbers. They don't look good. You're going to have to get on insulin. And the doctor, I got nurse here is going to show you how to do it. So he turns you over to the nurse. The nurse gives you she's telling you about the shot and where to put it, and she's showing she got a hand. Then she hands it to you. It's personal now. You got it in your hand. You can touch it, taste it. I want you to lick the backside of it. I'm putting it in your mouth. I mean, I want you to get personal with this thing. I want you to see it in your hand. You're about to inject yourself. You're making a little fist. You can feel. You're kind of a little scared to do this for the first time, but you poke yourself and you pull down you pull it, the chemicals in your body, you pull it out a little, you can see it indent the skin, and you can see it as a little blood, you can smell the alcohol wipe, and you put a Band-Aid on it. And I mean, who wants to do this? Why would we let our food choices get in the way? And the last item is the bathing suit. The bathing suit represents you at the beach. You're there with friends and family. I want you to see your friends, see your family, see the seagulls. I want you to see the sandcastles. I want you to live this experience. I want you to feel the warmth on your skin. I want you to hear the ocean breaking. Anyway, this experience. Now I want you to take suntan lotion, rub it all over your perfect body. The bathing suit represents your perfect body. That's what you're going to get. You're going to be in perfect health. You're going to see your chest and your stomach and your legs and your arms and your neck, and you're going to look great. This is your perfect body. Now I want you to take some of that suntan lotion, and you can smell it. You know how it tastes. Put it in your mouth and spit it out. I mean, you're there. You're there. I want you to see yourself. Your friends are saying, hey, you look great. You look great. Man, you're taking care of yourself. How are you doing it? Anyway, that's the end of the program. Good luck. Buy my program. It'll make a huge impact, total control of your weight.